What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again. First listen, pleasant. Today we are going to take a listen to a new project from Vince Staples, the Northside Long Beach rapper. You know, he has a song, you know, Northside Long Beach, Northside Long Beach. For me, man, I got up and down. You know, sometimes it's hit or miss with Vince Staples. I like him, and then there's sometimes where I'm just like, I'm not really feeling his music. I know he has a big fan base. I listened to that project 2 years ago, Summertime '06. You know, I like this sound. There were some tracks I really like. He's a very West Coast guy. You know, he pays homage to his hometown, you know, every other track, which I actually appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Me being from Miami, I love that shit, man. You know, represent where you're from. But like I said, it's hit or miss. You know, this right here is only 22 minutes. It's like, it says 11 tracks, only 22 minutes. So I don't know really what he's gonna do with this. I mean, maybe he's gonna get very creative. Maybe this is gonna be just a creative project, not, you know, nothing really too conscious, you know, something that he's gonna have fun with, because like what he did Big Fish Theory, and that album, you know, it was up and down for me. There were some tracks that I really like, you know, that he had that one track with Kendrick, and he also had that other track that I really enjoyed, which was 745. So even just like, I don't really know him, but you know, even looking at his Twitter, you know, he seems like he's just a cool dude, you know, kind of just laid back, having fun with it. So with that being said, man, we're gonna get right into this. Like always, been fucking talking too much. We got FM Vince Staples. Y'all ready? Alright, man, the first track we got is Feels Like Summer.
Let's go ahead and make you feel like summer.
Summertime in the LB wild, we gon' party till the sun or the guns come out. JB first one fouled out, playing ball, not a whole city.
Tell me now, drop top with the top down, all the bad bitches gon'
Top
feel me now.
Man, one take from it. Hey, white fans at the Coachella. Hey,
Feels like summer no matter what it is, man. It always feels like summer in the neighborhood. And being that it feels like summer, let's do this, man. Let's go outside. Hey.
Okay, so the you know, I was spoiled a little bit. I won't lie to y'all. I was spoiled a little bit on Twitter. A lot of people were telling me, you know, it was the concept of the album was where, you know, he's just talking about the FM station, which is the radio station in California, giving you that California vibe. Feels Like Summer. It was definitely a you know, a summer banger. I definitely hear where he was coming from, and then how he's transitioning from at the end, you know, kind of sound like the radio where it's changing, like, oh, now we have the next track, Outside, and then the next track is called Outside. So
broad day, I'm round your way. Yes, K, come out, let's play. Draco, that's a young gun pulling trade. Park gangsters back there. And my Uncle Phil House with the Mac 10. My tree south, that's straight out. Outside, yeah, that's my mind. West side, whoop out that.
very, man, look, if there's like, for me, you know, me being from the East Coast, I've dealt with the South music, and I've dealt with the New York nitty gritty. All right, you know, West Coast, they do have a different sound out there, and I definitely love it. What was the first time I've heard of, you know, well, not saying the first time, obviously we got Pac and Dre and all of them, but you know, when I really started listening to that hyphy shit, I guess, you know, E40 was one of, like, he gave that fucking bounce to it. I'm just like, this is okay. This is a different kind of sound, but I enjoy it from time to time. Now, it does get, you know, like all sounds does, it gets very repetitive when every rapper tries to use the same, you know, beat, I guess, or the same type of beat. You know, you gotta be somewhat different. That track right there, like I said, it wasn't too much West Coast, but I definitely hear the influence. I like what he's doing too, like, you know, FM. Like, that's a cool concept, man. Fuck y'all that y'all ruined it for me. Track 3, Don't Get Chipped.
Can't wait till I'm rich, I'm finna buy a whole crate of guns for my naughty crib. That really came from the slums. Time to represent, let me see you bang, where you from? Everybody say it's lonely at the top. I want my homies at the top. My little homie, he got shot, and now I'm moving by my lonely with the 40 in the mouth. Finna pull up early.
Represent my location.
I think that's
Don't
J-Rock.
get chipped. Don't get chipped. Don't get chipped. I ain't got the patience. Yeah.
You know what? The track's a little short. I'll keep it honest with y'all. The track is a little short. That one banged too, though. I haven't really heard that. I haven't really heard that one track that's popping out to me, though. You know, that's like, oh, okay, this one is the highlight of the album. We haven't got that one yet. Track 4, Relay.
Got blurred with the hammer. You ain't playing with the DA. Finna hit the counter, do a relay. Do you really wanna know about shower in the PJs. Got her baby daddy for a GTA. Hit the counter, do a relay.
There's that hit or miss aspect for me where I'm just like, all right, like, you know, it's cool, I guess. Track 5, new Earl Sweatshirt interlude. New Earl Sweatshirt, eh? Is that giving us like a sign that new Earl Sweatshirt is coming?
New Earl Sweatshirt on Big Boy's Neighborhood.
It's a lot of crips. I reported nothing. That's just how it is. You be on that touch, it ain't caught up with you yet.
If there's really some new Earl Sweatshirts that's coming out, thank you, bless you. Thank you for saying bless you. If there's some new Earl Sweatshirt that's really coming out, then that's actually that's a tight concept right there, man. Like, he's really treating this like, you know, a radio, but instead of saying, you know, like, you know how they have like OVO radio, and actually they have like, you know, radios now on Apple Music. Now he's just using it in the format of a project, but it's still radio play, kind of. You know, I fuck with that. Track 6, Run the Bands.
Okay, next door, they never come no way. Own it, shut it, California. Run it if you want it. Car so big, it's on it. Just pop out, ran from the cops, but the cops get shot now. We don't do no axle felonies. Find me if you ask if I'm me. We went to his Instagram. He said that he had the felony.
I wasn't really feeling that track, but that was the longest track on the album. You know, couple, you know, California native, couple North Side references. Like I said, you know, he's always going to get back to his roots. At some point of his project, he's going to get back to his roots. But that track wasn't really for me right there, man. Track 7, Fun, with an exclamation mark.
One time circling the block. Little buddy got murdered on the fly. 2 times, you know how he rock. You know who he give a little money to me, now he want more. Don't be looking funny when we come up in the store. My black is beautiful, but I still shoot at you, girl. Tupac, death tails off. Watch out for the new white like, oh, flicks, we blame me, dance like, oh, this ain't more. This, give me all the money in my hand. Type of money, pop a rubber band. I'm mixed with the
Down, back up, down, back up, down. We don't need no suckers in this beat. We just wanna have fun.
Nigga, eat for it.
We don't need no suckers in this beat.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. When it gets to that hyphy music, I feel like that's just the West Coast California version of having fun. You know, like it's that enjoyable music. It's just a different vibe. It's a different bop. I like that sound. I mean, you know, every time you hear it, you know, remember back in the day when you're a jerk, and it had that kind of feel to it too. Like, it's just a fun sound, man. You know, it's very addictive. I don't really, you know, it's kind of just like a dance track, really. I mean, you get hyphy to it. And then having E40 on there as well, you know, that was icing on the cake, man. Probably my favorite track on this album, or project, or radio station, whatever you want to call it. Track 8, No Bleeding.
no bleeding me. Head on the swivel, no bleeding me. Head on the swivel, no bleeding me. Bleeding me. Dead homies, where they at? We slide with the rock. Dead homies, see the rat. We sound with the cat. Dead homies, where they at? Don't be out with the sound. Dead homies. And with that talking bullshit, I want that. I need it all up front. That's what I want. It gets stuck, I get active. No, I cannot stay in. No dumb outside. Head on the swivel, no bleeding me.
Now, it says the next 2 tracks is an interlude and a skit. But that No Bleeding. Head on a swivel. You know? Head on a swivel. Track 9, brand new Tyga interlude.
You got that brand new Tyga on the way.
Drop top in the rain. Pop it in the face. I think I need a vacay.
That is definitely Tyga right there.
Little cheese, put the silence on the rack.
Hey!
Will kill, they the real men in black. And that's no cap, like an undergrad.
Hey, you know one thing, man, I'm proud of Tyga, man. After the whole, you know, Kardashian curse thing that went down, hopefully Travis Scott can avoid that. But, you know, what people don't remember, man, when Tyga was with Young Money and them, all them, like, Tyga was doing the damn thing. You know, Well Done's were doing well. And people were looking for that shit. We were waiting for everything Tyga got on, usually that he remixed, he ripped that shit. And then his career kind of, like, I wouldn't say it fell off, but, you know, he had enough money to do what he wanted to do. He was trying to fall in love, and then now he's back with the jams again, and everybody's enjoying Tyga. I see a lot of people saying, like, where did Tyga go? Like, why did Tyga come out of nowhere? Like, who is this Tyga dude? Like, come on, man. Like, at this point, you say he could cement himself in music history. You know, he's still making music, and that track right there reminds me of some OG Tyga. Like, I used to fuck, man, Well Done. Well done. that was my shits. All right, and it's just, you know, I'm I'm just pure happiness for the guy, man. You know, he got his life back together. You know, he seems like he's in a happy place, and you know, money solves everything too. You know, let me rephrase that. Money solves a lot of things, not everything, but it solves a whole lot of shit. And the next track we got is another skit. 562-453-9382.
Big boys neighborhood. Already playing around the 777 right now. Let's go to bring someone into the neighborhood.
Vanessa Williams. I can't even think of it.
I never understood that. I'll be listening to the talk shows and they be like, name some celebrity names that start with a V, and I'm just be like, how do niggas not know? Like Vanessa Williams. Like, come on, man. You gotta do better. You know, you can't be folding under pressure on the phone. If you fold under pressure on the phone, I can only imagine your one-on-one game, you know, when you talking to a breezy, bro. It must be trash. It gotta be trash. But how many of y'all actually call that number? You Vince Staples fans. How many of y'all actually call that number? Because I know how y'all be, man. Y'all take a lot of shit literally, like, oh, who's this number? You know, I understand. Back then, I did call Mike Jones. 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low. That's how I go, right? Oh, I am rhymed again. Bars. The last track we got is Tweaking.
This for the ones. Live by the gun. Hard in the wild, bouncy foul. Never text, never cow. I suggest you plow. I'm the sense in the gout. Get blessed by the God.
Yeah.
Don't get clapped on. Just a young black man with a backbone. But when Johnny died, all I had was shows booked. Down the burning hill. I don't care how my soul look. I know you gon' tell. I can tell by your froze look.
We just lost somebody else this weekend.
Yeah.
Think that I am jumping
Hey, who's
on
that?
the deep end. Nothing out is something now it's leaving.
Give a church at a young age. Chat, live with the gun range.
See, this beat actually sounds different from the original, the first 7 we got.
But your poor people gon' use your shit.
I fuck with this one. Oh, we gonna put it on a playlist. Put that on a playlist, man. Hey, donate $1 to the Patreon, you get the playlist. Back to the album, man. Hey, look, I understood exactly what the album was. It wasn't anything that was gonna be conscious like how it was on Big Fish Theory. I didn't expect that. So, you know, that's already out the door. You know, it was more of a fun project for Vince Staples. You know, he had a track on there called Fun. Now, my thing is, you know, I love the concept how he did it. Like, it's a whole radio station, you know, from start to finish. You know, the outros leading into the next song, the transitions to the next song. I also liked how he had 2 announcements. I don't know if that's an actual real Tyga song, and, you know, if Earl Sweatshirt actually has a new track coming out, but I thought that was pretty cool as well. You know, like I said, OG Tyga, everybody loves Tyga on the West Coast. I know y'all Californians, that's I guess what y'all call, right? Californians. I know y'all Californians love some Tyga over there, all right? No matter what y'all say, Tyga's always he been repping y'all since day one, so y'all fuck with him. Vince Staples, man, like I said, he's going to have some references about Northside Long Beach, like, you know, that's him. That's who he is. He represents his city. He loves his city. You know, I'm cool with it. As long as he doesn't do it on every single track, I'm cool with it. The West Coast sound, though, like I said, for me, sometimes it can get a little too much. I don't want to hear like 8 straight tracks of West Coast hyphy sounds. But if you could like switch it up, kind of like he did there at the end with Tweaking, that's a different type of beat. And I think Vince Staples is a good enough rapper to adapt around different sounds. Like, he just doesn't have to stay around that West Coast vibe. So whenever he gives me a project, like, you know, like a project where he kind of just experiments and has fun with it, I'll kind of like, you know, I'll get around to it. Because like I said, for me, it's hit or miss. This project right here, I'm not going to take it too serious, man. We're just having fun. I love the concept more than the actual tracks. But other than that, you know, it was just, you know, it's just a throw in the air project, man. You just turn it on, you listen to it, you enjoy it for a couple times. You know, you take 2 or 3 tracks out of it, and that's it, and you keep it moving. That's what I think it really is, in my opinion. Let me know how y'all feel about the project in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think about the concept. You know, the radio. Like I said, the radio thing was a cool thing. Like, you know, having, you know, how they have OVO radio in the radio list. But instead of that, he just put his radio list into an actual project, and it came out cool. You know, it was a different type of, you know, different type of work that he was trying to create. But get in the comment box below. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget, like the video if you liked it, share it, all that good stuff. Till the next time, it's been your boy Dev. Don't forget, follow me on social media. Let me know what y'all want to hear. I think I already said that, but what's new? Till the next time, we out.